All right. Got that taken care of. How y'all guys doing? Welcome, ladies and ladies. How y'all doing? If this is your first time tuning in to our broadcast, please do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit the like button on YouTube. Okay. Hit that subscribe button as well. And hit that notification bell up top. Don't cost you a thing. It helps the algorithm. Also, please do not hesitate to participate in the $5 challenge. It'll help us continue to be independent, help us continue to give you the good content that you guys need. Also, please do me a huge favor if you can share this broadcast. This broadcast needs to be shared so everybody can actually get to know what kind of content is out there that they can look at with real news, with real stories. Also, please don't hesitate to get in the comment section. Tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling, so that way we can keep that algorithm going for YouTube to continue to work with this channel. So tonight, guys, we are going in on real crime stories. We're talking about crime stories that's actually been going on that nobody has actually been talking about. Okay, and we're going around the U.S. All right. Some of these stories, you know, are a little bit intense. Some of them are not. So I'm going to tell you like this: if you're one of those people that with the faint at heart that don't like a lot of content, a lot of stories, this might not be for you. Okay, just saying right now. So viewer discretion is advised. So keep that in mind. Viewer discretion is advised. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead on here and we are going to get this started. Oh, and I thank you, gun slanger. Thank you for support, man. We all need the support, man. We as beginning YouTubers, everybody needs that support. Anybody that tell you they don't, I don't know what to tell you. They're pretty much crazy because we all need the support. This is how we you know, this is how we get our living, man. I mean, this is real for us. So, anybody that can help us, man, it is important. It really is really important. So I appreciate everybody that can help. If you're helping us, man, thank you. Real talk. Thank you very, very much. I am not gonna turn that down at all. So with that being said, give me a moment. Let me pull up everything for you guys. I hope that everybody have had a good weekend. I know I did. I spent time with the family. Man, ain't nothing like spending time with the family, baby. And I'm telling you, I thank God for it. Had a chance to enjoy the missus and my kids as well. So I tell anybody, man, it's a blessing when you can enjoy your family, especially with your days off. It is a blessing. So, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Every day is a blessing. So let's go ahead on and let's hop into the first story. The first story coming out of Arizona. All right. This is crazy. With me even talk about reading it. Arizona man fake abduction in attempt to get out of work. An Arizona man was charged with filing a false report to police about a made up abduction and assault in a report attempt to get out of work. Co-led police officer responded to a report of a man found with his hands bound behind his back with a belt and a bandana stuffed in his mouth. near First Street and Northern Avenue at 5:25 p.m. on Wednesday, February the 10th. The man told officers he was kidnapped by two masked men who hit him in his head, knocking him unconscious. Mm-mm. College police said the man, identified as 19-year-old Brandon Souls, said he was driving around in a vehicle before he was left in the area where he was found by officers. College KNXV TV reports Souls also alleged the kidnapping occurred because of a large amount of money his father had hidden around town. College police detectives investigated and determined no abduction or assault happened, and said Souls made up the story as an excuse to get out of work. Souls was arrested on February the 17th and charged with false reporting, and police said he confessed to making up the story. Souls was reportedly fired from his job at a tire store. Y'all, bruh, listen. Just call out of work. That's all you had to do. You trying to come up with an elaborate story to keep a job? Bruh, if you to that point where you got to make up an elaborate story to lie to get more charges on your ass to keep a job, you might as well let it go, bro. You might as well tell your family, your friends, your roommate, whoever you're dealing with, listen, man, this shit ain't working out. I'm not the job type of guy. Man, this is the dumbest fucking story I ever heard. Now, he is charged with false reporting. Now you get charged with I think that's a misdemeanor, maybe a felony. I don't know. I'm not a career criminal, so I can't be a professional. Anybody in the comments can tell me if it's a misdemeanor or felony. Either way it goes, you still got to pay a fine. You got to go to court for this shit, and it ain't even worth it. And then you got to go. You ain't gonna be able to get no job. Everybody gonna remember you as that guy that lied. I got kidnapped. Oh my God. Dude, stop it. Oh, Jesus. And I mean, man, I'm not even going to show y'all the picture of this cat. I ain't going to do y'all like that. The picture of this cat tied up is hilarious. I wouldn't want nobody to know this. You know what? Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to share that with y'all. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. They got pictures of this man tied up. Hold on. Oh, man. I'm about to make y'all laugh. Hold on. I'm about to make y'all laugh. Y'all about to say, really? I know this fool didn't. Y'all about to say, I know this fool didn't. Hold on, guys. All right, here we go. And I'm about to share this with y'all right now. Y'all about to trip. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Y'all look at this mess. Look at the picture that they got this fool on. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. can't zoom in on the picture. But yeah, look at this joint, man. Look at this fool tied up in the dirt. Come on, man. You really did all that just to save your job, man. Your job was already over, player. Your job was already over. Nice try. Oh man. Let's move right along here. As my wife said, oh my word. I love my wife say that. That's my girl. All right, let's move right along. Let's go to the next story. Let's go to the next victim. All right. So another one is right over here. A man is charged with hiring an undercover cop to kill ex-wife, mother of three, vanishes. Now, this is like a podcast. You know what? We're not gonna do that story. We're gonna get out of that one. No, we're not gonna do that one. It's not a whole story. This is a lot better. Wife testified that husband admitted to murdering adopted daughter Audrey Bowman. Now that one we're gonna talk about. Let's go back into this one here. I'm finna set that story up so y'all can see on the screen this damn jackass. People got to understand you can't commit these crimes and think that it's gonna go without nobody not finding out. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately, for the criminals out there that likes to do crime. You're gonna get found out. This is what happens. So let's go over here. Let's get right into it. Show y'all the face of this crazy guy. Make sure we got it right there. So, wife testifies husband admitted to murdering adopted daughter Audrey Bowman. All right. The 31-year-old cold case, disappearance of Audrey Bowman, was back in court Monday morning. Prosecutors presented more information they say shows Dennis Bowman killed his 14-year-old adopted daughter, Audrey, in 1989. Dang. Among those testifying in Allegan County District Court was Bowman's wife, Brenda, who says Bowman admitted to her that he killed Audrey. For years, Bowman has been suspected in Audrey's disappearance. In 2019, Dennis Bowman was charged in the 1980 homicide of a woman in Norfolk, Virginia. But damn, he was just a straight killer, wasn't he? That's a lot, man. That's a lot to digest. In the Virginia investigation, police searched Bowman's property in Allegan County, Michigan. After receiving a tip, a body was buried under concrete. Officers found remains which were confirmed to be Audrey through DNA testing. Bowman was charged in May 2020 with murder, child abuse, and mutilation of a dead body. Now, the Associated Press reports that Brenda Bowman testified Monday that Dennis Bowman revealed the burial site last year before he was extradited to Norfolk for the Virginia murder. She said she immediately informed police. An alleged Allegan County judge found ample evidence to send Dennis Bowman to trial on a murder charge in the death of Audrey Bowman. Audrey was reported as a runaway in 1989. Bowman, 71, said he pushed Audrey downstairs in 1989 after she threatened to report that he had molested her. Detective Sergeant Todd Workman of the state police testified to Detroit Free Press report. Bowman pleaded guilty in the Virginia case and is serving a life sentence for the rape and murder of Kathleen Doyle. I remember this guy. This guy is a pretty sick individual. Uh, he really was a very twisted individual. He did a lot of messed up stuff to uh, Kathleen Doyle in 1980. This is your first time tuning in on the TikTok side. Go ahead on the Joel Media Network, Joel Davis Media Network, or Joel Davis Crime Story. Now, one thing I can say about this is that y'all also know that in the 1980s and all the way up to the early 2000s, there were a lot of prolific killers out there doing all kinds of harm to people. I mean, there's some that are still coming to surface. Thank God for YouTube and Google and those search engines that come up every day. It seems like every day you find out there's a new serial killer or a new killer that did something gruesome that you never even thought would be around. So, you know, this is nothing new. And thank God for the wife for testifying about what this guy did. I mean, I hope she divorced this cat because I could be with someone that also killed my adopted daughter. Now, hopefully, this young lady will get justice. It's been 31 years. That means that she would have been alive today. She would have been 45 years of age. So think about that, man. That's a very twisted man, um, and everything else. So thank God he's in prison, and it looks like that's where he's going to probably die at, in prison at 71. He's not seeing it. He's not getting out alive. So, all right, we're gonna move on to the next story. Let's see about this next story here. That's a lot to consider. Now, this is coming out of Ohio. Now, this story here is pretty sad. Uh, you know, very sad. Ohio man who committed murder suicide first forced ex girlfriend to watch. Now, I am about to uh, share that with y'all on the screen. Even though it is a YouTube video, I'm not gonna play it because I'm gonna probably get a strike. Y'all know how that goes with YouTube. YouTube be striking people, you know what I'm saying? So I don't need to get strike, but I will read you the rest of the story. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for joining me and supporting me. Like I said, go to Joel Davis uh, Media Network, Joel Davis Media Network. It helps out tremendously. Tremendously helps us out over there. It really does. That's why I tell everybody to support the channel. Why I tell everybody to support the channel. Give me 1 second before I start into the story. Trying to get some information out here. Give me 1 second. Let me get one more thing here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to pull something up. All right, got it pulled up. Now I can go and get and continue. Hey, what's going on, Miss Mary? How you doing? Follow your boy, Joel Davis Media Network. Joel Davis Media Network. Well, I hope y'all guys staying safe out there in Texas as well. Now, authorities say an Ohio man committed murder-suicide while forcing his ex-girlfriend to watch. The suspect's ex-girlfriend was reportedly in a relationship with the victim. Jefferson County Sheriff Fred Abdallah said in a news conference Tuesday that officers received a phone call from a gentleman in West Virginia who told cops that his stepdad called and said he was going to kill a man. Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of a stream. Later, Sheriff Abdallah said a female called up and told them the suspect shot and killed her boyfriend, then turned the gun on himself and killed himself. The suspect, 67-year-old Terry Miller, reportedly told the woman she had to witness the murder-suicide. Man, let me tell y'all something. While I'm giving these reports, like I said, if you're your first time on TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok and listen to this. And also, you can go on Joel Davis Media Network or Joel's Crime Stories, Joel Crime Stories on YouTube as well. And log in while this is going on live. I do everything live. I don't like doing pre-recorded. I feel like it's best for you to see me giving it to you on the real. So, listen, guys, as I hear this lets me know that this guy had a narcissistic, possessive behavior. To go out here and to literally kill yourself kill your ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, and then turn around and kill yourself in front of her, doing all that in front of her, that lets me know that's some very narcissistic, disturbing behavior. I mean, you can't get around that, man. Real talk. That is some very disturbing behavior. Very disturbing behavior. All right. Sheriff Abdallah told reporters that Miller and the woman dated for 4 years and she had been in a relationship with the victim, Richard Miser, for about 9 months. The woman was not harmed during the shooting. According to WTRF TV, Miller shot Miser 3 times first, twice in the leg and once in the stomach. Miller reportedly said to Miser, "Why won't you die?" and shot him 3 more times, including in the head, and then to turn the gun on himself. Sheriff Abdallah said the murder suicide was premeditated and that Miller had written letters stating he killed uh, Miser. Miller was convicted of drug trafficking in 1984 and served time for those charges. Miser was the assistant chief of the Jewel Volunteer Fire Department. Jealousy, that's all it was. And I wouldn't be surprised that this woman, whoever this guy that she was dealing with, was probably younger. because usually what happens. When you got a guy that's 67 years old like that, he's probably dealing with a younger woman. I wouldn't be surprised she was in her early 50s, late 40s, and she was probably dealing with a guy that was probably younger than him in his 50s, or probably in his 50s, or maybe early 60s. And it seems like this has been building up for months. It's like this guy had written letters saying he was going to kill him. It's been going on for months, and the signs probably was there, and everybody ignored it because when people mad and hurt and they say stuff like that, you think they're blowing smoke. I want to tell everybody: if you get out of a relationship and you hear a man or woman say, "I'd rather see you dead than to be with someone else," or "Don't you worry, I'm gonna put a stop to you and your lover," or something like that to that effect, you better tell the cops, man. Real talk. Better alert authorities. You better get protection for yourself, because they're definitely going to make a move. Sad, man. Sad. Just sad. All right, moving right along. This is gonna be the last story for the night because there's a lot of new crime news going on. I want to get these out the way before I further get into what I have to talk to you guys about on the the documentary. Let me see how much time I got. Well, you know what? We might have time for a couple of more because the night's still young. It's still 9:34. I'll probably doing a documentary top at 10 o'clock. So we'll probably do that. We'll do some more and give y'all some time to get some real quality stories tonight. So let's go into the next story here. Thank you for joining in on the TikTok side. Like I said, definitely join the broadcast. Definitely join the broadcast. Joel Davis Media Network, Joel's Crime Stories. It's pictures of nothing but pure evil right here. So let's get into this. California man charged with murder, torture, enhancement, and death of girlfriend's 1-year-old daughter. Police arrested a 43-year-old man suspected of killing a 1-year-old girl in a West Sacramento motel room on Monday. KTXL TV reports authorities were called to perform a welfare check at Sylvie's Motel on the 1000 block of West Capitol Avenue about noon on Monday, February the 16th. West Sacramento police said officers found a 1-year-old girl had succumbed to traumatic injuries. KTXL reports the girl's 3-year-old brother was also found in the motel room with multiple injuries. The boy was hospitalized in unknown condition. The department issued a homicide arrest for Derek Woods, described as being in a relationship with the children's mother. Monday, Woods is reported not the girl's father. Multiple agencies executing a search warrant arrest Woods at the residence at Sacramento noon at noon Tuesday. Sacramento B reports the girl's family says she was found dead with severe bruising. Mm-mm-mm. Family members said the girl's mother left her 2 children with Woods, who she'd been dating, and the mother was the one who found her daughter. The B reports. The Yolo County District Attorney's Office charged Woods with murder in the death of the girl Thursday morning, with a special circumstances enhancement alleging Woods committed torture in the girl's death, making the case eligible for the death penalty. The B's report. I don't know because y'all got that new district attorney. I don't know if that's for LA. I know that woke district attorney for the state of California. He all about not giving nobody no death penalty. KOVR TV reports Woods has a criminal history. According to Sacramento County records, Woods most recently faced charges in 2011 for domestic battery and brandishing a weapon. And in 1996, he pleaded no contest to child abuse charges. Y'all, this is sad on so many levels. There is a lot of single mothers right now that are just involved in relationships and are not checking these guys out. I'm going to tell you something very important, ladies. And me and y'all can use this too if you're a single parent. When you have children and you get in these relationships and you move these people in, now get close in your inner circle. Before it gets to that point, you need to do a background check. This man had domestic violence charges. I mean, this guy had violent tendencies. Your child don't need to be around that. I'm sorry. Anybody like that, your child don't need to be around. I don't care if they tell you I've changed. I got it together. You know, give me a shot. Nah, man. Hell nah. It ain't worth it. I mean, I'm just letting you know from a real point of view. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. It just ain't worth it. One second here. It's just not. It's not worth it. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Second. Trying to see what's going on. I think my page might have paused. Hold on. Give me one moment. I hope it didn't pause, but I think my page paused. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it did pause. The picture is not going away. I don't know why it won't do that, but it's not going away. So let me do this, guys. Let me see if I can refresh it. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can refresh my connection.